What's up, you guys? It's me, Elena. As you can see, I'm not as bubbly as usual or whatever, but I decided to sit down here and talk about the things that are really bothering me right now. Of course, not all of them, but some of them. And, maybe Lord knows why it's triggered. I don't know why it's triggered. It's triggered. I was here, a few minutes ago, teaching my nephew to read and write, and in a few days I'm getting surgery for my tonsils. He's having tonsil infection right now, tonsillitis, so we shouldn't be hanging out. And I've had it, man. I've had it with my family. I'm having the splitting headache, because I got so nervous and I hadn't had a headache in over a month. It's been so great ever since I went away. But that's not even the point of the video. It's gotten to a point that no matter, even people that are close to me and you would think that they know me, how do I put this? Okay, let's take this for instance. Who is dumber? Who's dumber? Gwen Stefani or Kim Kardashian? No offense, but I guess we all get the gist, right? Guess what? Kim Kardashian is a brunette. I'm shaking. I'm so upset. I have to express this. And Gwen Stefani is a bleach blonde. We all know that. I'm a bleach blonde. Duh. But, I thought, stupid me, that stereotypes and misconceptions were out of the question in today's society. And even more, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm over the place, you guys, because this is really hitting home. And even more with people that know me. But I've come to realize that even people that you've known for the longest time judge you for your appearance. And apparently in this day and age, to be portraying a strong, capable, able, clever, intelligent woman, you have to be, you have to be wearing short hair if possible. Or, just a ponytail, be brunette, wear your prescription glasses, and God forbid, do not wear any color on your clothing. If you can, dress as poorly as possible. Never try to make two things look good together, if that's possible. And of course, please do not wear a drop of makeup, because otherwise, you're superficial, you're a dumb blonde, you're stupid, you're a stereotype, you're a bitch, you're a whore, and you're all of those things. And I think, when did I miss that? When did I miss that just because I decided that I wanted to take better care of myself, that I wanted to better my appearance, not for the world to see, but for myself, when I look myself at the mirror, just feel better because, or experiment. It's not like, it's my body, come on. Just because I dyed my hair a certain color, I appeal a certain type of person into my life, and certain type of persons that felt, an attraction towards me might have the, how do I say that? Might get the feeling that I have changed. I mean, if we put Donald Trump in an astronaut suit, is he going to quit being Donald Trump? No, he's not. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I feel like I don't want to cry and I don't want to change, for other people, but I feel like the more you try to improve yourself in a way, the more obstacles you find along the way. Of course, let's go for instance in specifics of guys and whatnot. As of late, I feel like the guys that I want to be attracted to me are not attracted to me anymore, or something in the lines, and I attract guys that are not my type of guys. And I'm starting to wonder if this has to do with the appearance, because what do you know? The only thing that has changed has been I'm trembling. My appearance, you know, the only thing that has changed is me taking better care of myself, you know, wearing contact lenses instead of glasses all day long, you know, just because I feel better with myself, you know, just because I've been having some health issues as of late, and I've been having this giant eye bags, under eye bags, dark circles. And I didn't like to look myself in the mirror and not see myself in there. I decided to start, you know, not just wearing makeup to go out and about, you know, or to events, but almost not every day, you know, like something that I need to be seen in public, but on a regular basis. Because, you know what, it makes me feel better when I look myself in the mirror. It makes me feel better to see myself, you know, to have color in my cheeks, to not see these terrible blue under eye circles that, you know, iron deficiency, who cares? People don't care, you know. I like to see myself good, to look my best, and not having to explain why I look like crap. Then I decided, you know, that I wanted to experiment with my hair, and I think that was like the game changer. Like, sure enough, I started, you know, not even a year ago, going blonde, because, you know, I've worn all colors of the rainbow on my hair. It's not like I always was a brunette and then no, just to experiment. And I liked it, you know. At first it was weird, and then I liked it, how it looked and whatnot. And then I realized the stupidest thing ever, that the guys that used to be attracted to me, and I think in a way we were both attracted to each other, started acting a little bit distant, as in, you have changed and I have not. And the guys that started approaching me are the guys that I never wanted to approach to me in the first place. And the only thing that changed from my appearance as a whole in the entire past year, other than the tattoo that you haven't seen, that they haven't seen, because, you know, it's winter time still, and, well, it was winter time and I were wearing long sleeves, was my hair color. Not my hairstyle, not my hairdo, my hair color. And now I've had it. You know, I was seeing this guy, and I say was, because I'm pretty much done with it. I am pretty much done with having to settle down with less than great. And this has changed, you know, in my last trip. This has been a change that I've been having, you know, on my mind. Living in this village that I love, it got to a point that they almost made me believe, you know, like, when my relatives, like, what do you know? You met a guy that it's nice to you. You should be content with that. You should be happy with that. You should... What more do you want from life, Helena? And I was like, yeah, maybe they're right. Maybe I've gotten to an age that if someone is a good person and that someone is interested in me, then maybe I have to overlook that we may have something in common or not, or whatever, and you know, start thinking about settling down and, you know, deal with it. Nobody's perfect. I am not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So, and that was my perspective. Then my perspective. Then my perspective changed big time. You know, on this this latest trip of mine abroad. You know, just, I didn't even touch the subject, but I just realized, you know, speaking to my friend, who's a good friend of mine, it's like, you know, this person who happens to be a guy, I could see myself spending the rest of my life with someone like him, you know, someone that you can this is gonna, so if you're 15, you can just skip it, and if you're 30, you're gonna get this. I can just sit down with this guy, chill and relax, you know, and we can talk about whatever, or not talk at all, and here we are, comfortable, you know, chilling, and I'm feeling great, you know, this is awesome, you know, I'm digging this. It's an easy conversation. I don't have to go on and pretend that I am someone that I'm not. You know, I can be all my positive and all my weird. I can be everything, you know. And, this person has been my friend and it's been through thick and thin, and still it's there, and god damn it, I can jump into the shower in the middle of the afternoon and fuck, I'm gonna cry, and comfortably remove the makeup from my face, you know, because I've gotten home, I'm chilling out, take off the contacts, you know, put on a ponytail, put the glasses on, the PJs or a sports suit, something comfortable, something loungewear, and sit around and watch YouTube. What do you know? And, you know, eat some peanuts and grab a beer. And that's gotten to a point to me that is, as stupid as it might sound, it's what I'm looking for in life. You know, I've always been I've always had the biggest wanderlust and whatnot, and I've never been one that gets wowed, you know, by luxuries or anything like that. But it's gotten to a point that it's like, geez Louise, this guy that I'm seeing and that he wants to take me out on a date time and again, I guess we're dating technically, even though, you know, I would much rather not to. This person that, the stereotype, you know, that's a good guy. He doesn't do drugs. He's a nice person, healthy, and good looking. What more do you want in life, Helena? It doesn't light the tiniest spark in me. He tells me, you know, we should meet and go out and, you know, grab some dinner. And I'm thinking, oh my god, I don't want to. What's the excuse that I can make up just to avoid the situation? But you know, up until I went away to the Netherlands, I was like, you know what, your best, this might be your last chance. This guy seems to love you. You should be thankful for that. and move on with life, and nobody's perfect, and maybe you'll learn to love him. And then I went to the Netherlands and I realized maybe I am an outcast, maybe I am the one that's sane and they're insane at my place. I don't know, but I don't want to settle for that. I don't want to settle for that. I don't want to settle for just okay, just comfort. And to me, greatness is not about money or fortune or fame or seeing the entire globe or fancy dinners, or fuck that. To me, greatness is feeling comfortable, being able to get home and feeling comfortable being me and not feeling a weirdo and not feeling judged by my appearance, you know, feeling that I'm being greeted the same way. When I'm wearing my dumb blonde hair and my stupid bitch makeup face, then, you know, when I jump out of the shower with a bun, you know, on top of my head, and I look like, I don't know, Muhammad Ali, you know, punch me in the eye. And I still feel comfortable. And to me, maybe I'm an old fart, but to me it's gotten to a point that, to me, that is the real deal. Huh. Now here comes the hard part, right? You would think that because I'm this bubbly on camera and with people in general, I am bubbly all over, all the time. Truth be told, if I like a guy, that guy's gonna think I hate him. And I don't do that purposely. I just get so flippin' shy that unless that person, that guy, you know, holds my hand or gives me a kiss, approaches, gives me a hug, the fact that I go ahead and do that, man, I should be real drunk. And I don't drink usually, so I get that shy. So I have to admit that I have issues. How do you make people that, you know, wear an armor, even if they're in cases where they are both carrying the armor, you know, throughout life, how do you make them drop that? How do you achieve that? I don't know how to drop mine, and apparently other people don't know how to drop theirs. So this leaves me with foreigners and the locals that just are looking for bimbos. So again, I get there, we haven't seen each other for the longest time, and when I mean the longest time, I mean years, you know, in person, even though we've kept communicating. And it feels as if we had seen each other yesterday, you know, like with my best female friend, something along the lines. Felt flipping comfortable right at the bat, like, hi. And I didn't have to go and pretend that I was interested in what he was saying, you know, because I was generally interested. I suppose, I can only suppose it was a vice versa thing, you know, because we've been friends. I mean, you don't befriend people you cannot stand, right? So there's that. We're talking about music and this and that. And I started like, shoot, flipping, living it, because it was like, why on earth can't I get someone like that? Why just dumbasses approach to me? What's up with that? Is it my hair color? Here is, you know, I'm trying to recap all the things. Is it my hair color? Is it the makeup? What is it? You know? And then I think, I'm gonna end up single. Because every time that I meet some guy that I think we get on well, I befriend the guy and I think I'm friend zoned forever. So, well, here comes the mess, the cherry on top. I am done. I am done with the dating scene. I am so flippin' done. I think it's gonna be either a stroke of luck, a miracle happen, someone coming to terms, stroke of lightning, something in the lines, or otherwise I'll get, I don't know, 100,000 cats and I'll be an old cat lady. Because if there is one thing, well, there are many things that I came to realize in this trip, but relationship-wise, if there is one thing that I came to terms with myself, was that I am not settling for less than my expectations. And my expectations is not the most handsome guy in the room, not the most fit guy in the room, or, I mean, if it's taller than me, that's alright. That's alright, that's pretty much alright. But other than that, I want a good friend, you know? I want someone that I can talk for hours and hours and hours and have fun and enjoy and have things in common. Speak for 100 years and then 100 more, you know, and never end up topics. You know, someone that it's gonna get 5 a.m. and you're gonna think, where did time go? Someone that you're gonna feel comfortable being silent with. And on top of that, if possible, someone who loves you and you love him back, and that you can see yourself together, and eventually you can see each other, you know, getting romantic together and starting a future together. And, you know, it's not like finding how cheesy that sounds, the love of your life, more than I'm coming to realize finding your lifetime companion. It might not be as fast and sparkly as Emily Bronte's novels, or I don't know, Pride and Prejudice and all the things we've seen in Hollywood movies as well. No, but it's something that at the end of the day, it's the feeling that it may not give me the most giant butterflies right at the second, but it's something that it never fails to make me feel good and make me feel better about myself. And it never fails to complete me as a whole. Not that I have holes to be completed, but it's a complementary thing, you know? You have things, the other person has some other things, and they complement to each other. And that you feel at ease with that person. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? If you love me because of what's inside. Because what's outside, even though it's not the greatest, it's gonna perish and it's gonna go down. And if I get to live to 80, 90, I can assure you, nobody, I mean, the boobs is gonna be falling to the ground. I'll have my face is gonna be a wrinkle from bottom to the top. All this kind of things that happen to every single one of us. And what's gonna matter and what's gonna be important is what's left on the inside. No, I want someone that's gonna be okay with me as a whole, in my bad and my good. And don't we all? And I think that's a rare gem, what I'm trying to find. But then again, to the ones that are like, dude, you're the gin to my tonic, you're the cream to my chocolate. These guys, they think I'm a dude. I kid you not. They think I'm the pal, you know, the best. They're like, hey, pat in the back. And it's like, come on. And I'm like, Why? See me as a woman. I am a woman, you know? This song from Green Day that it says, nice guys finish last. Well, I think it's time for the nice guys to take a stand, make a move, and start acting, because Lord knows if it has to be me, nah, this isn't gonna happen. I already had many failures in life when I went ahead and say, hello, I like you. So I'm not doing that ever again. So I am stupidly waiting for someone to come to terms to realize that maybe it would be alright to say something. I don't know. And yeah, I hope that everyone that's watching this understands that I enjoy YouTube, and that doesn't make me dumb. Not all us girls that, you know, all of us girls that are in this YouTube community. Why? Because whatever. I enjoy makeup. Yeah, I do enjoy makeup, amongst other things. What's up with that? You enjoy, for instance, say basketball or soccer. I don't. Does that make you any less of a person? I think not. So let's quit the stereotype that because I am YouTubing about beauty, I just have that in my brain. I'm not YouTubing about what I'm reading or writing because I don't know, because this is my outlet, you know, to be a little bit goofy and a little bit silly and whatever, and to each its own. So do not judge by a book by its cover. I think that's the biggest lesson that we all get from here. Don't judge a book by its cover, first and foremost, and after that, yeah, interesting. I want coziness in my life. We'll end up with that. Have a great day. See you in the next one. Bye.